Kesubos Daf Gimel. The Gemara brings a similar brisa to one brought on the previous Amud. Two witnesses testify a woman was married, and two testify she was single. L'chatchila she should not marry, but if she did marry, she does not have to divorce. However, if two testified she was divorced, two that she was married, if she remarried, she must divorce. Question: what is the difference between the first and the second case? Although one could answer that in the first case she can remain married because both pairs cancel each other, leaving her a cheskes penuya, a presumption she is single, whereas in the second case, canceling both pairs leaves her in a presumption of being married. However, this would resolve the question from a doraisa perspective, but midrabanan would still be a safek. The answer: Abai amended the brisa to one witness testifying to being married or single. The one who testified that she is presently married agrees with the other witness that she was previously single, corroborating the other witness's testimony to the extent that one witness cannot override. The second case translates similarly. The one who witnessed the divorce agrees she was previously married. In the first case, she remains with her second husband because she was presumed to be single, whereas in the second case, she was presumed to be married. Rav Ashi explains both cases with two witnesses, but reverses their rulings. In the first case, witnesses who live in her courtyard were unaware of her marriage. However, since couples may marry privately for various reasons, the court accepts the testimony that she is married and must divorce her second husband. Similarly, in the second case, since a couple may divorce in private, the court accepts the testimony that she is divorced and she can remain married to her second husband. The last line of the Mishnah that states, once remarried she does not have to divorce, refers to her claim that she was married, but now divorced, or her claim she was a captive, but was not violated. Rabbi Yossi applies it to the first and certainly to the second claim because the chance of a captured woman being violated is small. She would deter her captors by appearing repulsive. Therefore, she can remain with her second husband, even being a Kohen. Rabbi Baravin applies the last clause only to a captive woman because he holds Rabbi Nuna's rule: a woman who claims her husband divorced her is believed only if she makes the claim in his presence. Not in his presence, she has the audacity to lie. Whereas Rav Oshia holds, even not in his presence, she will not have the audacity to lie. Abu Adishmul holds that the court's permission for her to remarry suffices, even if witnesses testified before she actually married. Imnisa Soseitse means she does not need the court's initial permission. If a captive woman claims she has witnesses that substantiate her testimony, she can remarry without their testimony. If they later testify that they do not know whether she was violated, she can remain with her second husband. However, if they testify that she was violated, even after marrying a Kohen, she must divorce. A Pesha Aser, Pesha Hiter cannot stand up against witnesses to the contrary. Shmuel's father guarded a group of captive women brought to Nardah. Shmuel did not recognize any halachic benefit being prohibited already to Kohanim. Subsequently, Shmuel's daughters were taken captive to Eretz Yisrael, where they entered Rabbi Hanina's base medrash without their captives, claiming they were not violated. He permitted them to Kohanim and actually instructed one of his students, a Kohen, to marry one, because none of the witnesses to their defilement was present. However, had they been present, Rabbi Hanina would not have permitted them. Question: Abu Adishmul explained the Mishnah that the court's permission to marry suffices. The answer: Rabbi Hanina permitted them to marry despite witnesses that were assumed to be a Deituma. Mishnah: two women witness taken into captivity cannot testify concerning themselves that they were not violated, but can testify on behalf of one another because of a leniency introduced by the Chachamim for captive women. One witness, even a woman, is believed, and in our case, not suspect of lying on each other's behalf. A woman is believed regarding her defilement because Shavi and Nafshe Chatirah Yisura, whether or not there were witnesses to her captivity, even with one witness who testified she was not defiled. But she is not believed about her companion. Only if there were witnesses to her captivity is she prohibited to a Kohen, unless a witness testified that she was not violated. If she testified regarding herself that she was not defiled, she is believed unless there were witnesses to her captivity. However, if one witness testified that she was not defiled, she is not prohibited to a Kohen. If she testifies regarding her companion that she was not defiled, she is always permitted to a Kohen, even where there are witnesses to her captivity, and a witness testifies that she was violated.